Hi, this is Mark Khalil with ActChangeTransform.com, and if you're watching this video, it's because you searched what to eat with the colitis flare-up. Now, first off, if you're experiencing a flare-up right now, I know what you're going through. I've been going through it for 11 years myself, and it's not easy, it's not fun, but you will get through it. Just know that. So what should you eat? Let's cut to the chase right away. First off, you want to eat bland foods. When you're going through a flare-up, you do not want your system working overtime. It already is working overtime. So what can you eat when you're going through a flare-up? Well, early on, I came across this and it was suggested to me. It's the acronym BRAT. It's a mnemonic for you should eat bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. Those are all bland foods. They're easy on your system, but at the same time, you'll be getting satiated. You'll have energy from those foods. Stick to bland foods and stick to the BRAT formula while you're going through a flare-up. I promise it will help. It will shorten the time frame that your flare-up occurs. And it can take time. You just have to stick with it and believe in the system, believe in BRAT, believe in bland foods, and you will get through your flare-up. Something I wanted to share with you though is early on, and I have severe and active Crohn's colitis right now. It's been 11 years. Can't really say I've ever been in remission, but early on I had so many flare-ups, and working my job, my employer, they understood when it happened once or twice and I had to just be away from work. They understood that, but when it constantly started happening and it was happening for weeks at a time, months at a time, they couldn't understand that, and I couldn't keep a job. And so I was kind of forced into having to start my own business. I had to become an entrepreneur. And that's something that I always wanted to do, but I wasn't ready for it at the time, but I had no choice. And looking back at that now, it's been 8-9 years since that's happened. It's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. Because now when I go through a flare-up, and it does happen from time to time, now when I go through a flare-up, I'm at home, I work from home, I can deal with it. Nobody's going to say anything to me. I don't have to have that stress of what's my employer going to think? Am I going to lose my job this time? Or, what's going to happen? I'm my own boss. I understand what I'm going through. I'm not going to fire myself for going through a flare-up. So that's one less thing I need to deal with, one less thing I need to worry about. If that's something that may interest you, go ahead and check that link below my name there, actchangetransform.com. I will also have a link to that in the description below. This is Mark Khalil. Thank you for watching my video. Please, if you're going through a flare-up, cover and make sure you do the BRAT formula: bananas, rice, applesauce, toast. It will certainly help and keep your gut from working overtime, which it already is. Mark Khalil, actchangetransform.com. Thank you for watching and take care.